instances quickly. So let's say you only have one instance right now, and you get a lot of traffic. So you could easily start several instances. So here, for example, we could launch an instance. So we just need to choose the base image that we're going to use. And I actually use my own image, which is a Gen 2 server. So I could select that, and I could create as many instances as I want. So let's say I'll create 5. And I could choose the instance type. So I'm going to choose the micro, which is the cheapest. And I'm just going to choose the default values here. Continue. Okay, so and then this is the just the summary of what you're going to run. So okay, so now the instances are running. So in this page, you would see that I now have 5 more instances. So when you have a lot of traffic, you could easily meet your needs by launching multiple instances. So they actually, then if you click them, you would see the. So Amazon also has load balancers here. So you could add your instances in the load balancer, so you don't have to change your IP, and you could just scale easily. So there, I now have 6 servers running. So as you could see here, and in just a few minutes, I actually have 5 times more capacity. So Amazon actually has a limit of 20, but you could easily request for more instances. So you'll have it's practically limitless. So depending on your needs, you could just ask them for more instances. So you could set some thresholds. You could say that if some threshold has been hit, it could automatically start an instance. So what I did here was manual. I had to go to the web console and the interface and boot up 5 instances. But you could tell Amazon to start new instances if your website is slow, and it could add it to the load balancer. So it's all automatic. And then you could also tell it to stop the instances when they're not needed anymore. So you get charged for what you use and for what you need. So it's a good feature. And Amazon keeps on introducing new features. So it's actually a good platform. So when they started, they actually have they don't have a lot of features. So for example, the load balancer, they didn't have that before. So you have to build your own load balancer, and
It's another instance.
you get another instance which acts as the load balancer. So there. And as you can see here, these are the other services. So right. So the disks that Amazon uses is EBS. So you could see here the volumes. I think I have it here. So these are actually my volumes that are. So these are the disks that are attached on my servers. So if you compare it with dedicated servers, these are actually slower, but of course there's a trade-off. So if you create your own SAN, it, it would be more expensive. So here your EBS doesn't have the same I/O performance as your dedicated servers, but it has its benefits. So I'm not sure about the limit, but I know you could have a 1 terabyte disk here. So if I want a new volume and just specify the size, I could have it. So yeah. I'm not sure what the limit is. I think then you could so you could have your own 1 terabyte disk. Yeah. So I'm not going to create it because I'm not sure how much 1 terabyte costs. So